Hello, my name is Julius. This evening, permit me to expound on the cost of corruption in our country. When we talk about corruption, each one of us is looking out for the hefty amount of money that is being stolen from our national coffers. The hefty amount of monies that are being illegally picked from our national resources through fraudulent and illicit accounting systems, through the manipulation of the budget, through the manipulation of state institutions. But that's just a tip of an iceberg. You look at this option that the parliament has as of now to traverse the whole country and holding sessions in different regions. Close to 5 billion shillings is earmarked for that. At a time when our motherland is struggling for its breath to be able to stand again on its feet and speak to its children again, to speak to its children that are hungry, to speak to its children that are in our national hospitals, in our referral hospitals that are rotten, in our referral hospitals that have no drugs, in our referral hospitals with doctors that cannot be deployed, and those that are deployed cannot be paid a living wage. These kinds of inept choices that are made by our leaders are what, in fact, for the last 38 years have defined our country and our policy-making processes. And yes, indeed, they are the ones that have costed us a living. I want to thank the people that have made it a habit to stand up and say, no, enough is enough. And yet, this has nothing to do with politics. This has nothing to do with the parties that we belong to. This has nothing to do with the religion and philosophies that we believe in. It is done because we understand that we have a country to safeguard and we have a future and a generation to take care of. We all have a duty to understand that even when we are not affected directly, indirectly, in one way or the other, we are indeed hit hard. We are hit hard indeed. Every single minute, our leader picks our national resources and starts up a powerful school. We are hit hard every single moment. Our leader picks up resources from our national coffers and constructs a stadium. We are hit because this is income inequality, and the gap between the rich and the poor is going to expand in a manner that we cannot understand. This widened gap between the rich and the poor affects us. That's why you, the border rider, shall walk right away from your home and work the whole day. But the fruits of your labor cannot afford you tuition for your child at the end of the semester or the term. Because the rich and the affluent have raised the yardstick so high and the poor cannot afford to cope up. This is why you and I must be concerned about the manner in which we are governed as a people and as a country. Every single minute we have our members of parliament misallocating our national resources to sectors that are not a priority to the ordinary people of Uganda. We endure a shock as a people. That instead of repairing our roads, especially in this city that has been defined by a lot of potholes, money instead must be spent on the most powerful vehicles for the speakers and the vice speakers and the vice presidents that have since retired and are on most enviable retirement benefits. This gross misallocation of resources cannot go untamed. And as a people, it is up to us. It is our sovereign duty as a generation. Just like every generation responds to its national questions in what one can refer to as a generational question. Accept you have a duty to rise and respond to our national and generational challenges. Thank you.